there everyone, and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are in the ever increasingly complicated loading zone for our mob system, and we are now in the humpbacked camel build, I think, of Better Than Wolves. Okay, sorry, I'm just making an observation about something that actually could probably be changed. I just have to figure out how. Because that track stayed out too long. That's why we're having trouble with these hoppers staying on too long. You might note that there is a little bit of more redstone here, and this has gone just a little crazier. We have got an AND gate rather than the counter. As things are starting to get more and more complex, I realized that I couldn't depend on a counter for departure timing, because as this gets more complicated, it won't be in sync with the clock. Basically, with the clock being that elevator going up and down, which is. But this has become asynchronous because here we've got a waiting zone. Up there we've got a waiting zone for the poo track, so on and so forth. So each one is getting, and this one's going to need a waiting zone too, because it's going to have to come around. I have no bloody idea how it's going to get around here. Anyways. But yeah, we'll figure out that redstone later. Right now we're not in a huge problem on that front. I've also added an AND gate here for the same reason. So that, whoops. No, come back. No, you need to go, I needed you. You need to be testing things for me. Get back here. Get back here, slime box. Thank you. You shall be reassembled. If I can do it without, making a huge mess. There we are. There we go. That's heading now down. Now, if all is well with the world, that should indeed go in there. And the detector block will allow the hopper itself to activate. Yep. Which means it will receive any new slime balls. And then, because of the AND gate, if I've set this up right, there should be a live redstone signal here. Perfect. So this comes through here. And yeah, this was all lava, by the way. This is why some of my axles here were burning, is there was lava actually right underneath them. In the that's what this gravel was for here. So yeah, so when this is live, I want this to be live. And now, when this thing returns, we should see that depart. And if all went well, yeah, I see. That's why we need that to be a very, very short pulse. So this crazy bloody redstone line up here that is controlling the departure signals, I will need to put it actually needs a pulse, not a pulse shortener here. I don't have the materials to do it right now. Not the end of the world, but it will cause some material waste later if I'm not careful. And yeah, so that's the tweaks I made off camera. It just had to be done. Now, we haven't run out of sugar yet, but we have on a couple of occasions run out of rotten flesh. Well, rotten flesh mostly. I mean, we're doing just fine for bone meal, thank you very much. Because, I mean, look at this. Overloaded. It's going to be a long time before we run out of bone meal. And in fact, the system is actually running. So if there are any bones in there, it would be making bone meal right now. This, though, is running down really quickly on me. I mean, at 8 per cycle, that's not surprising. So we're going to scoot over and grab some rotten flesh from the and bones, because apparently we're low on bones for bone meal making. I also had to grab some food from the emergency supply. Okay, bone. Arrows and sticks. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. That should be enough bones to last us a while. Whoops. There we go. And then rotten flesh we'll get on the next pass. Let me see. What else has been going on? I've had a couple more fights with this minecart system here. Just when I think I've got it fixed, it goes weird on me again. No explanation, really. But I have got things sufficiently well blocked in that they don't wind up... there's no gross failure of redstone down there. I mean, these signs that I've placed here and here are sufficient to prevent the two most common glitches that have been occurring. Ah, yes, this over here. This will be the beginnings of our food farm. But we're going to do something special with reeds today. I have a plan I want to try. Completely unrelated to the reeds that will be inevitably part of this other system. Just get rid of those, throw them on the ground. We don't need them. Ah, good enough. You might notice I also have some dynamite on me. I was just prepping to do some blasting there, which we may or may not do by the end of the episode today. Put all this in the system. Oh, right. You know, I made another... I've been working on all sorts of little things. Little tiny tweaks. You know, things that aren't too exciting to watch on camera. Oh, okay. Well, that answers one question. It is obviously working still. Because there goes the minecart. It's on a much faster rotation, too. I sped them up. There we go. That'll top up the redstone. Now, what we're going to do today is we are going to build a vertical waterless... small vertical waterless reed farm in the neighborhood of our base. And we're only missing one component to make that work. Do I have redstone? I do. I have an anvil in the neighborhood, and I should have enough smooth stone. I will assume that those will work just fine. I have enough cobblestone, and I have enough redstone. We are going to need redstone for this. I've been accumulating... materials here. We're not going to need block dispensers. It's going to be all piston based, which means we're probably going to make new pistons because I don't see a lot of them here. Yeah, looks like we'll need to make pistons. Now, where did I leave that anvil? Oh yeah, that's right. It's over there. So the reason we're making a specialized system for this is so that we don't have to worry about, one, it's its own system, so it'll always have a supply, a controlled supply, and two, it just makes more sense. There we are. There's our detector block for 1 clock. So the plan, I'm sort of floating around. Oh, hey, there's some more planters there. Are there any more plant pots or any other random useful things here? There's been so many little projects going on, it's just... Oh, there's some gunpowder in there. Half a stack, even. Cool. Alright. So, this reed farm up here, I'm not entirely happy with. It's really overpriced for the resources I get out of it. This is mostly the problem with the hemp farm, is mostly just size. But I could use a better reed farm. Unfortunately for us, we have all the seed reeds we're going to need. 32 should be more than enough. Because sugar is only used at a 1-to-1 ratio as opposed to a 4-to-1 ratio, we don't need a huge farm here. But we do need enough to make it efficient. And so what we're going to do, the reason I suggested waterless is because we're going to build it right over top of this system right here. And just, yeah, it's going to go right straight down. What's below here is the reed farm. Alright, and we're going to do 3-sided to start and then 4-sided when we move upwards. So let's just make our lives a lot easier here with a single dirt slab. I don't know. No. If we fall in there, we're in just having a bad day. So let's just use these. So we're going to start with 3 of these. Alright, we're just going to put these right here just as reference blocks, because nothing's actually going to go there. I want to be able to see this system when it's done, but this is... So then we're going to have read, read, and read. And this is the part of the system that isn't going to be harvested in full each round. It's the next level. Now, I only have sticky pistons right at the moment. But... Alright. So we're probably going to need a stack in here. So let's just make sure we have a way out of here for later. Because I think we're going to wind up hopping up a large stack here. And we'll just come straight down through here. We'll just drop something... We'll just drop a single block over top of the finale here. There. And then we can just... We'll drop onto here. Yeah, okay. Just planning the cleanup process, don't mind me. We're probably going to need ladders for this to really work too. And I'm pretty sure I have some of those kicking around. Okay. Ladders, 11. Okay, that'll do to start. Yeah, we're gonna need more, we're gonna need pistons. Let's see, that takes... We don't have any of the wood, we need to make pistons here. Okay, let's just prototype the basic here, the basis of this, and see how well it's gonna work. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go here. And we need piston, piston, and that'll be a piston later as well. Now, piston arms don't respond to redstone. Only piston, only the backs do. And the important thing will be to make sure we don't have any redstone interference from this right here. So that will dictate... Okay, we're going to have a tiny bit of interference, but hopefully not enough to wind up losing too much material, because I can't put a block right there. Okay, so we need a detector block. The detector block is going to tell us when this is ready to harvest. Nope. Change of plans. Change of plans. You see, the inherent problem here is... If I put this here, I'm going to have redstone clocking systems right in the middle of redstone triggering systems. So the hallmark of a good biological clock, is independence. So we are going to make this independent by putting a planter right here, by putting this right here. We need 2 pistons right... Yeah, we'll figure out how to wire... This might actually not be the optimal place for the... Let's see, we'll put the detector over here instead. Good. Put the 2 pistons. Do not want sticky pistons to hit the detector block. So those are going to go right there. Now then, the part we need is... Actually, we'll put them right here. We'll push the... This is part of the whole keeping it all in one chunk business, even though I don't think it's strictly necessary for this. But it does actually give me a method to get rid of the reads from this particular line. Maybe I won't even need to get rid of them. I might just drop them. Well, I'll drop them in there for now. You know what? No reason to go too crazy. Okay, so we got 2 sticky pistons. Now, how to trigger a double piston stack? That is the question of the moment. Like that. So that... Now the question is, will that work with a line? The answer is no, it will not. So it only works if I do that right there. And only if there's a redstone dust right on top. So the redstone has to come in from the outside somehow. Now, will that work? Here's another question. Will that work from here? I see no reason why it wouldn't. Interesting. It does not work from there. That is interesting. Okay. So it only works from behind. That is actually even more interesting. Okay. Can we do it? So we need 1 redstone right there. We need a torch here. And then we need a line of redstone. We'll do it this way. Torch goes there. We just need this little tiny low spot right here. Redstone line goes in here. Back up to the main level here. And it's going to come from a... So this is just the clock. That's all we're building right now. This is the biological clock for reeds. Alright, so it comes in here. We'll just swing this wide by 1. Okay. It'll come around to here. We need a torch. Oh. There. No, actually, that was going to be right, wasn't it? Wait, hold on. Let's just build this thing here and see. Alright, torch there. Redstone around top. Okay, so this is going to be off by default. So yes, we need it to pulse like that. Perfect. So now we need the signal coming in from this thing. And it's going to do boom, boom, boom. So now, if I was to pop down in front of this, perfect. There is our little bio clock. Now all we have to do is send this same pulse into the system up there. And how exactly... You know how that's going to work? We're going to need a block there, and one behind the third one as well. Of course, we're using cobblestone now. I really didn't want to use cobble for this job. It'll look a little classier than that, but I don't think that's going to happen. There we go. So there's our triggering blocks right there. And that'll trigger that one and the one above it. And I believe it will work if the line is coming in straight, which we're going to confirm right now. Yeah. Good. Okay. So, next step is, well, really all that's left is getting the basics wired up here, which means, you know what we could do? We could just do this the real easy way. especially because there isn't anything else of significance to be built here. We could just run this around here. I mean, we're going to have this line of redstone anyways. And maybe we'll come up with some way to... let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it is too far. So we're going to need to put a repeater right there. And the signal will come up. The only logical route that I can see, which is part of a redstone. Actually, no, I don't want to wind up with shutting down. It just means we need a redstone line. Actually, you know what will work in a funny way? Be this right here. If we put that right there, that one right there, and then a block under here, we can go straight line redstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll do. That will do. And actually, we're close to the middle as possible now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is unnecessary now. Okay, so that will give us one layer of this thing. Now, obviously, we're going to need... I think we can squeeze 2 layers of this in, and we'll see... If we're lucky, it'll be productive enough that we won't need any more. But there, I mean, that's just a little build. Just a fun little lightweight sugar maker. It's very dependent on how fast those things are going to grow, though. We're going to need those. Now, what? I came here actually for pistons. I need to make pistons, that's right. But I don't... Oh, yeah, that's right. I need the cut wood that we don't have here. Let's see. I'm just trying to remember if there's anything else I've tweaked since the last episode. Oh, hello. Did you see that? Where did you... You came from the swamp. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I want... Oh, you know what? Slimes can potentially spawn in this factory system here. And there was a bug. The issue with the slimes slipping through the cracks was a bug. So what happened is that some of the slimes have slipped through. Yeah, when they were killed by the saws, the slimes coming through after me was not supposed to happen. And that has been fixed in the current update. I'm now running Humpback Camel, is it? I think, yeah. I love the naming scheme in this. Better than Wolves. Best version naming ever. Yeah. Now, what is going on over there? We've got some... obviously, we've had some creatures dying in such a way that they are stuck on the wrong side of the capturing system. Or the XP filters. Or has it exploded through the walls? It's possible it exploded through the wall. Oh, crap. Of course it did. Not in a critical manner, but mildly problematic. Alright, what happened here? It looks like we have a slime... might have slimes that are glitching the system. Which would fit with some of our other recent issues. Okay. Well, hopefully we've dealt with the worst of that. That looks like a slime that's stuck there, though. Is that a slime? Nope, just a, Just a shadow. Well, this system's running like crazy. Now, I find it quite fascinating that with everything that's happened with the other factory, that this one has not failed in ages. It's using an RS Nor latch, so I don't know what to think about that, really. Mostly it's just interesting. Something about that one that works and this one that doesn't, but darned if I know why this particular unloader keeps failing and the other one doesn't. Okay, let's run back to the main base and get our planks. Well, okay, let's run back to the original base. This is the main base now, or will be, as I continue to supply it. Now, what has to happen next? Even though I want to start working on the next step of the food farm, I need to build this tower. Because the reason I'm building this sugar farm, and the reason I need to work on that tower is so that the wolves truly are fire and forget. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to get busy with a project here, and the wolves are going to run out of food on me, and I'm going to forget. And after everything we've been through to get those wolves and get that factory set up, it needs to be foolproof. It needs to be foolproof, because I get foolish. Mostly I get distracted. Okay. Piston. We need panels. Let's get a full stack. We'll try and make half a stack of pistons here. I think we got the materials to do that. We need cobble. I'll just get rid of some of this for now. We need, we need 2 stacks of cobble. We need 3 stacks of panels. And the other thing we need... Hold on. Let me think. We need redstone dust, and then we need a redstone activation. Okay. Takes 3 per. So we need a stack and a half of nuggets. There we go. Put all that in, and then we're going to need a half stack of redstone dust. There we are. 32 of those. Now I believe pistons are now panels, cobblestone, latches, and redstone. No. What's the missing... What have I forgotten? I can't believe I've forgotten this. It wasn't torches, and I don't think it was gearboxes. Did he switch to smoothstone? He might have. I'll just have to figure it out off camera. Oh, wait, no, I remember. Oh, yeah, solarns. It's solarns. Okay. There we go. Half a stack of solarns. Now we are talking. Solarns. I don't remember which side the solarns go on, but we'll know in just a minute. Oh. Maybe it didn't take redstone latches. Okay. Maybe it doesn't take cobblestone panels? Or siding, I should say. Maybe it only works with the standard recipe. Oh, bloody. Nope, I remember now. It does use those, but I only need 2 stacks of them. We need iron, because we still need the piston arm. The piston arm is just... Alright. Piston arms. Boom. Aha! There it is. Complicated, but there we are. Perfect. Okay. Clean up a little. And yeah, now we're good to go. We can head back to the other base, and in the next episode, I will see about assembling a bit more of this. And I think coming in the near future, the next episode or two, probably not next episode, but probably the episode after, will be a time-lapse where I build Tower 2, at least to the height of Tower 1. It's going to be a big job. I'm going to be doing it solo. But SB Admin will be in as our cameraman. And yeah, that's a wrap for today, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.